What is up, you guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. Today I'm gonna do another unboxing for the X-Men X of Swords set coming out shortly. Now I've got the miniatures game starter set here to unbox today. If you guys didn't check out my brick unboxing, go check that out. But I also have the Play at Home kit and the Dyson token pack. We'll just take a quick look at those first. Because I didn't get to it in my other unboxing because it went a little long. But a huge thanks to WizKids for sending me this stuff early to unbox for you guys. So without further ado, let's open it up and check it out. Alright, so let's start out, like I said, just taking a quick look at the Dyson token pack and the Play at Home kit for this set. Now, I always love Dyson token packs just because I think they're so cool. I remember back when I started playing, they didn't have anything like this, so to have these actual like custom tokens with the bystanders on them and the cool artwork, always cool to have. I do try to collect them every set just because I love them so much. And so you got some cool X of Swords dice there, orange dice, very nice. Let's see if these ones are lucky. 6, not too bad. Alright, so then, yeah, just here's a quick look at the tokens. So we got a Killer Robot token, a Captain Britain Corpse token. That's for that chase, Saturnine, something like that. I forget her name. We got a Flame Construct. That's for the rare Pyro that I pulled in my unboxing. Then we've got also, who is this? A Nimrod, interesting. We'll actually get like a Nimrod bystander. Demon and a Jonathan for Honey Badger. Very cool. And yeah, Killer Robot. Okay, awesome. Cool stuff on, oh, we'll just take a quick look at the art too. I like the Wolverine one a lot. Cable, Magik, Captain Britain, Psylocke, and Apocalypse. So let's take a look at this Play at Home kit. Now they have started doing this awesome artwork on the box. Used to just be a regular brown box for like the OP kits used to come in to play at the tournaments with, but now the Play at Home kits actually get a nice little box all to themselves, which is cool. Okay, boom. So that's all it is. You got your Pyro. This one actually comes with this cool flame marker, though. Interesting. It's just one of those like see-through markers with some fire on it. I kind of thought it was going to be one of those like FX spaces that looked like fire. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just use one of those, but that works too. And so there's a quick look at the card of what he can do. So when Pyro hits after resolutions, give a hit character the flame marker, removing it from any other character. And what's cool here is the flame marker has its own unique like effect here. It's not tied to his trait, so if he dies and the flame marker is still on somebody, it'll still activate this thing that says when a character has the flame marker attached at the beginning of their turn, deal it 1 penetrating damage. When that character clears action tokens, remove the flame marker. So that can stick around even if he gets KO'd. Running shot, energy explosion, super senses, enhancement. Not bad for 45 points. Just a solid little Pyro there. Classic look to him. Looks very nice. Like the fire. I do like Pyro a lot, actually. I think he's pretty cool. But anyway, then we also have this cool map, which I don't think I've even seen yet, anyway. Let's see what this thing looks like. Now, last few have been some, like, old maps that they reprinted. So I don't know if that's the case here. Whoa, what? Wait a minute. Otherworld Castle? Otherworld Castle? Didn't we just get this in House of X? Well, I guess that means it's technically modern legal a little bit longer. Another extra year for this map. Interesting. And then we got Limbo Indoor, which, you know, very, lots of elevated, interesting looking map there. Very cool. All right. So, I don't know if that one is actually a reprint. I don't think I've seen that one before, but you know, I haven't seen every map ever, so it's possible. All right, that's that. So moving on next, let's take a look at this awesome X of Swords miniatures game. Very nice packaging. I love these miniature games with the big heavy boxes. I just like to display them there. You've probably seen them in the background. But yeah, cool stuff. Here's everything it's got in it. And so you can already take a look and see kind of stuff you're going to get here. And yeah, let's just slice this off. Wolverine style, you know, with the X-Men. We got to do this cool, like, with the Wolverine claws. I can't believe this is actually working, honestly. These claws are like super dull, but it's slicing right through it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, flipping it over. Pop the top off. All right, so as you can see here, we get the same kind of orange X of Swords dice. Pop these all out real fast, and we'll take a look at everything. Here's all the cards here. And you get, of course, a bunch of, you know, action tokens, a rule book, a PAC. I think the other ones came with 2, so this one might come with 2 powers and abilities cards, or 2 packs, as I like to call them. Let's see here. Yes, it does come with 2. Very nice. Always good to have 2 of these. One for you, one for a friend, so 2 people can learn how to play the game a little easier. And the cool X of Swords artwork up there. So of course you can just flip through here. It'll tell you everything you need to know about the powers and abilities of just about everything. So always nice to have. Always keep those on hand, I gotta say. No matter how much you play the game, you're always going to need to take a look at that once in a while. What's cool about these cards is you can see like they're coming out of the picture and everything. It's really cool on these ones. But then you also, of course, ooh, yes, we get our tarot cards. So we'll take a look at those here in a second. But then you get all the, what is the like storyline, gameplay, rules. So you can play out a few little scenario campaigns with all the figures in the set. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do another playthrough of these. I did one for the Disney Plus one with my wife, and it was pretty fun. Yeah, hopefully this one is a little easier, though. The other one had a few issues with it that didn't quite make sense on some of the rules, but, you know, we made do. It worked. It was fun still, regardless. So you get some cool bystanders, which I'm pretty sure these are only going to count for the playthrough, the scenario campaign. I don't think you can just play them in any game randomly that you want. Not sure though. I'm pretty sure, but unless they've changed their minds, then yeah, you can't just play them in any game. Of course, you got your rule book. Very nice, colorful rule book here. All these, you know, rules for you. All right, so then let's take a little look at the map here. Of course, all these things just kind of fall out. Ugh. Ooh, I see like a sentinel hand and stuff over here. Very cool. Looks like an animated series map almost. Okay, so here's just a quick look at the map tiles. Get kind of a feel for what the map's going to look like. Now, again, I have seen them reprint the maps in some of these. This, I don't think looks familiar to me. So this could be a totally new map. Unless it's just got totally new, you know, art on it, but it might be the same, you know, generally speaking map with where the terrain is placed and stuff. I have no idea. What is this? Here it goes. Otherworld, Shadow of the Starlight Citadel. Very nice. We have another Otherworld map for Jubilee. So there's that super rare Jubilee from House of X that if she's on an Otherworld map, she can turn herself into a, you know, giant dragon, basically. So that's cool to have another Otherworld map. Oh, okay, yeah, and the other side of the map is Otherworld Blight Spoke. Otherworld, Blight Spoke, outdoor. So a couple more options for the maps. Very nice. All right, so let's take a look at these figures. We've got Storm. Very cool, you know, same sculpt as the main set, but the starter set versions are always a little bit different. The starter sets always come with 2 different versions of the character. So you have your A dial and your B dial for when you're a little more ready to learn some of the more complicated rules. So 30 points, you got stealth and willpower with a 6 range. Flight too, you know, nothing crazy, but 5 clicks of health is not bad, and she can just sit in stealth and shoot at people. So not horrible for 30 points. Nothing fancy though. For the 40-point upgrade though, she gets charge and stealth, as well as combat reflexes and willpower. So she actually gets a little move and attack with the charge. Combat reflexes works well with the stealth, and of course the charge as well. And you got some precision strike on top of that too, so very nice. It's 4 damage at the end too, very good. The 40-point line actually not too bad on this Storm, and we never really get a close combat version of Storm, so for that reason it is kind of nice to have. So next up we have Magik. So again, same sculpt as the main set, but pretty cool. We don't get a lot of Magiks. There's like 3 Magiks in this set, 4 I guess, since this one is 2 different dials. And just taking a look at the 30-point one, I'm not really impressed by this one at all. Flight and leap climb, not really sure why. Pretty sure flight gives everything that leap climb gives, and then some, so seems a little useless to me. If that was like sidestep or something, I could see, you know, that would be nice, that'd be useful, but I don't think I'll ever play the 30-point line, I gotta say. The 40-point line, you got charge and leap climb, but again with the flight. So, you know, she basically has charge, quake, energy shield for 40 points. Not the best. I mean, if you compare her to the common Magik in the main set for 25 points, has like phase teleport, 4 passengers. I'm probably going to play that one a lot more than this starter set version. But at least if you want just like a generic like charge quake kind of version of her, there you go. It does give you some more team building options at least. And so next up we have Cable, and I love Cable's sword here. He's got like a Cloud Buster sword from Final Fantasy. It looks pretty freaking cool. But anyway, I like the uncommon version, and this one looks pretty cool. So the regular 30-point line has charge with some combat reflexes. You know, nothing crazy, but I mean, again, that's a lot of health for 30 points. And he does have 6 range too, so not too bad. And this one's a little better though. Charge, free, place Cable in an adjacent square. That is pretty nice. Super senses and toughness there on the defense. Pretty good. Some perplex as well. You could actually perplex his attack to 12, and he could place himself with square and then charge. So he's got like a 5 square reach with the charge, or he could just shoot 6 squares. For 40 points, I mean, not bad. You could also charge and then place himself away if you wanted to not be adjacent anymore. But yeah. In charge, he can place himself adjacent for the perplex and stuff, and only 40 points really isn't too bad. So next up we've got Wolverine. This Wolverine sculpt is pretty freaking sweet. Love the, you know, that brown suit and the katana and everything. The Muramasa blade. I wish I had gotten the rare version of him in my unboxing, but I didn't, so I'll have to get him later. But anyway, here we go. He's 30 points. You just got super senses and exploit weakness. You know, nothing too crazy there. Double target, though, is nice, so he can double target close attacks. 12 attack on the back end of his dial, so that comes in handy if he gets knocked over there. But the 40-point line has this cool trait, which gives him Battle Fury and Free. If Wolverine has 1 or more action tokens, turn his dial to a click of your choice between 7 and 11. So not bad at all. You get your choice every time. As long as he has an action token, at least you can swap him between any of those clicks as you choose. And if you look at that last one, 12 attack with Flurry and Close Combat Expert. So we're talking about a 13 attack for close attacks with Flurry Blades. or just hit for 3 with the close combat expert. Not bad at all. Risky keeping him on just a bare 16 defense right there. But yeah, I mean, you got an 18 with super senses. I'd probably keep him just in the last couple of clicks. Maybe put him top dial if I really thought they were going to come after him or something. But anyway, next thing up, we got Gorgon. I did pull both of the main set Gorgons, so we've got another one here in the starter. So again, 30-point line gives us charge, incapacitate with 2 targets. Nothing crazy, but a flurry for 4 damage at the back half of his dial. If you get to that for 30 points, he's going to be doing an insane amount of damage for the points. And then charge flurry. When Gorgon hits after resolutions, you may give an action token to an adjacent opposing character. Very nice. The old stunning blow, right? Gives hit characters an action token. So charge flurry, exploit, not too bad there. He has that for most of his dial. Lots of flurry the whole time. Pretty good attack. Almost full dial of exploit. So yeah, I mean, for 40 points, he's just a nasty little close combat attacker. Could definitely get in there and do some damage. But now we've got Solemn here. He looks really cool. Love the hooded assassin types. Very nice. So taking a look at what he can do. Just generally 30 points. Got invulnerability and close combat expert. I mean, 30 points. You've got 5 straight clicks of invuln. And he's hitting 12 for 3 up close. That's not too shabby, really. There's nothing bad about that. It would be nice if he had some charge or sidestep to get up there. But, I mean, for 30 points, you can't really ask for much more, I don't think. If you got another cheap TKer or something to throw him in there, he's going to be hitting above his point class, I think. So I think he's one of the better 30-point ones so far. And for 40 points, he's got a stop click with regen and toughness. Stop clicks are always useful. So this time he's got stealth. That will help him get into position. And again, this is a huge upgrade. The extra 10 points, he's going to be doing 1 more damage. So he's got a 12 for 4 now. And he's got stealth to at least kind of hinder your opponent, shooting at him. Literally hinder, right? Because he's going to be in hindering. So it's going to stop their line of fire and give him a chance to get up there and attack. Some perplex and flurry there keeps him pretty deadly. And yeah, that stop click is going to keep him alive. So I actually like the 40-point one a lot too. I think Solemn so far is one of my favorites. But next we have Iska, the Unbeaten. I did pull the regular rare version of her from the set as well. So let's see how different they are here. So you got the regular 30-point line, just charge and outwit and a little leadership. I mean, 11 attack, 3 damage and charge. Nothing bad about that. And outwit especially. Cheap outwit is always good. So 30 points for kind of secondary close attacker and some support with the outwit. Going to be pretty useful. And then over here we've got the 40-point line with hypersonic, precision strike, and outwit. So much more mobile with the hypersonic. A little more deadly with the precision strike, and of course that wit is still there. Nothing on defense though, but that last click with a 19 is pretty rough. And wait a minute, what was her damage power? Enhancement and outwit. Okay, so if she takes a hit, she'll get some enhancement and outwit on the back half of her dial. Yeah, flurry with 11 attack, 3 damage, 19 with willpower. Not bad. Not bad at all. The hypersonic is definitely going to be useful, especially if you're just playing this game within itself, because there's not a lot of other move and attack. But next we have War, and this guy is very cool looking. Love the fire sword and, the flaming head and everything. So yeah, we've got the 30-point line, which gives us running shot, penetrating blast for 4 range, 10 attack, 3 damage. 30 points is not bad at all. He's got hypersonic with exploit on the back end. No defense, not a very good defense, but he's pretty deadly for 30 points. I'll give him that. Pretty solid ranged attacker there for the points. And then he's got a trait for 40 points, free. Choose one to last until your next turn. Energy shield deflection or penetrating psychic blast. So he's going to have that option of offensive with the penetrating blast or defensive with the energy shield deflection. So running shot, 11 for 3, energy explosion. Yeah, I could see how either Energy Shield or Penetrating Blast would help throughout the dial, really. He could use either one of those. Again, 40 points. You know, he gets some Hypersonic later, too, with the exploit. So pretty deadly little cheap attacker there. Up next, we have Death. So that looks pretty awesome. 30 points, 10 attack, precision, 3 damage, close combat expert. So 11 for 4 up close. Again, nothing really crazy there. 17 on movement, or on defense, I mean 8 on movement. 10 attack the whole way down. Nothing too crazy. The close combat expert helps. But, you know, 30 points, can't ask for too much. Then for 40 points, he gets a trait free. Choose one to last until your next turn, combat reflexes or exploit weakness. So the close version of War that we just took a look at. Yeah. He really needs the close combat reflexes, I think, though the exploit weakness would definitely come in handy as well. 11 for 3 precision and exploit would be pretty deadly combo there. And he could be doing 4 exploit with the close combat expert with a 12. Full dial charge is nice, but yeah, you might want the combat reflexes on the back end to give him a little more survivability, but not bad for 40 points. So I almost forgot to take a look at Death here. His sculpt is really cool. Very awesome looking. But last but not least here, next up we have Summoner, who also looks pretty freaking cool with that black sword. Like that a lot. Awesome. Okay, so take a look at him. You've got your basic average dial here with poison and super senses. Then you get some running shot with exploit. So nothing there goes together at all. Little chaotic there. Not bad for 30 points, I guess. Just run him up there and try to get some poison damage in on people. And then for 40 points, you get a special attack power that gives him Smoke Cloud, Poison, and when Summoner uses it, he treats opposing characters occupying his Smoke Cloud markers as adjacent. Not bad. Just Smoke Cloud out. Get some free poison in at range, basically. 17 super senses, 2 damage, perplex. Not too bad, not too bad. The perplex does help a lot. And the Smoke Cloud for the poison. You could actually poison a pretty big group of people. So that's all the figures, and before I forget, I almost forgot to take a look at this very important package right here with the tarot cards in it. I think these cards are going to be a huge impact on the game, so let's see. X-Men X of Swords Saga continues with the storyline Organized Play. Each month contains participation figures. You get new objects and tarot cards, yada yada. Yeah, so there's going to be a event. It's like, I think 3 months long. And, ooh, cool. We get all the tarot card rules here on the back. So if you guys don't know the rules, feel free to just kind of pause and read that if you'd like. But I will probably be making a how-to video for how to use tarot cards. So let's see here. This is all the ones we get in the starter. A very nice selection there. So you get the 4 of Wands. When a character that can use exploit weakness makes a close attack after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage to each opposing character adjacent to a hit target. Not bad, as long as you got somebody with exploit. That'd be pretty useful. 5 of Pentacles. When a character uses charge, modify speed +2. Very good. There's definitely a lot of people in here with charge, so that gives a huge boost to the charge range. When a character that can use Precision Strike makes an attack, the attack can't be evaded, and damage taken from the attack can't be reduced below 2 instead of 1. That's really powerful, I think. I love Precision Strike. That's a huge buff to Precision Strike. And then Ace of Cups. When a character uses Super Senses, increase the result of the roll by +1. Oh no, I'm gonna be using this card a lot. I love anything that can up my Super Sense rolls, and I already know some people are gonna hate me because I'm gonna be re-rolling and upping a lot of Super Sense rolls with this. When a character attacks after resolutions, deal them 1 penetrating damage for each 6 in the finalized attack roll. Oh, so if somebody crit hits, it's gonna hurt them more than it hurts you, or hurt you more than it hurts them, depending. It's kind of a double-edged sword. But yeah, so that's all of the cards there. Pretty nice selection. It gives you a nice start to your tarot deck, because you have to have at least 5. So it gives you those 5 right there. In my honest opinion, I would probably pick this up just for the tarot cards and this neat little you know, instruction thing for the tarot cards. As for the figures, there's a couple cool ones. The Wolverine 40-point dial I actually think is pretty neat, being able to switch between stuff. I did like the cable too. I mean, most of the 40-point ones were pretty nice. War and Death were pretty cool. Solemn. I mean, yeah, the 40-point ones on most of them were decent enough for the points, I think. The 30-point ones, not so much this time. Sometimes you get some really interesting of the like cheaper options. I think I only saw like 1 or 2 that were okay this time. But yeah, I mean, I don't really want to compare them to the main set versions too much because this is kind of its own little separate thing. So I think in their own little game here, they are pretty balanced to each other, which is good. So it won't be too crazy one way or the other. But like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to play out the scenario campaign this time, and I'll try to do that for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. It does help me out a lot. And don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss any future videos. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys would like to help support the channel even more, you can check the links in the description for our Patreon so you can see your name here in the credits with all these other great people. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters signing off.